Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Defect, Ascension level. I gotta look, because I forget where we are. Okay, we did lose that defect run that we had last time. Why did we lose it? Oh, right, because it was a Sunder deck. And then before that it was, I just need to draw my genetic algorithms, but I can't. So we got unlucky, I think, on the last 2 attempts that did make it to the heart as the defect Ascension level 16. It is my least high Ascension ranked character, at least this time through all of the cards. Choose a rare card. I'm gonna take this option. Echo Form, Creative AI, Electrodynamics is amazing. Machine Learning, Multicast, All for One. We could build an All for One deck, add a lot of zero cost stuff. I think it's the best out of those options, but I still don't think it's particularly great. We can only fight 2 elites. We could fight the Burning Elite early, depending on how we add, depending on what, I should say, we add to the deck, but then we get a lot of opportunities to upgrade cards on this path. I kind of like attempting that. But yeah, like, if you have a dual cast and a zap upgraded, it's still not really that much value. Excuse me, it's really not that much value with All for One, but it does give you something. But if we can add in like Rebound to rebound All for One, Claws, Beam Cells, Go for the Eyes, start building a zero cost deck, we could be very happy. Add Madness to the deck, make expensive cards free, draw them with All for One. I do like Cool Headed too, but I think early I'm gonna take that Rebound. You know, there's definitely options. Are you kidding me? Surprised we were able to kill him with the raw physical damage. Oh, you know why? Because we're not on Ascension 17 where they get like double the block. That's why we killed him. I'll take an auto shield. Yeah, I was very like surprised that that enemy was dying. I suppose it makes sense. All for One is zap. Give me a zap. Yeah, I suppose we'll try to add some good, cheap cards to the deck. We'll see what happens. Here I will add a Ball Lightning. Amplify is rare, but Amplify has no targets. Okay, well, here's another question. Do we get rid of All for One in order to get 81 max HP? I think we'll just get rid of like a Defend. If I was lower on health, you know, maybe, but I'm okay just using that event as a card removal. Even though it would be really good to get the max HP. I don't think we need it right now. I'll take a Claw. We're gonna keep adding in stuff like this. Let's upgrade the dual cast. More evocations, and I will fight the Burning Elite. It's early, but we have potions, and if we get a lucky colorless Apotheosis, we'll be extremely happy. Plated armor on this guy sucks, or rather metallicize. This also sucks. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible turn, but I suppose we can pull out a zap. And if we get lucky, we can dual cast All for One dual cast. Taking 7 damage, which is really not that bad. So dual cast All for One dual cast will do 32 damage plus 10, 42 damage plus 6, plus Claw. He will die on this turn, which means that this is a very good elite fight for us. Tiny chest, you know, at least we got it early, I suppose. Streamline could work with All for One, but you gotta hologram it back to play it for 1 energy so it becomes free. Tempest is actually interesting. If you get electrodynamics, this can do a lot of lightning damage. And if you get like ice cream, double energy, stuff like that, you can end up getting like 20 energy on a turn, maybe more, maybe 100 energy. Play Tempest, you kill anything. I kind of don't like it. I don't like it as a card though. We have a zap, we have a ball lightning, like we have ways of gaining lightning. I think I'll skip this. That was clean. That was good, and that's exactly the reason why I wanted to upgrade Dual Cast over Zap. You might think, upgrade Zap so you can create more lightning, but really you want Dual Cast so you can burst the damage out to kill quickly. That's so important. So important in Slay the Spire to kill quick. Even on this fight, I'm unfortunately like, how do I kill these guys? I guess we'll kill you with the claw, zap. We are gonna take 15 damage, but we drew literally no defense. Clunk, clunk. Let's block, and then ball lightning, strike. All right. We might have to rest, but I would prefer to upgrade then fight an elite and then hopefully live. Beam Cell, Sunder, go for the eyes. Normally I would take a Sunder, but because we're going 0 cost, I think I'm gonna go Beam Cell. Normally I love Sunder, but I wanna get those combos going here, I think. I'll take a Frozen Egg. Good powers exist in this game that I want to take advantage of. So we could zap, and now, you know, All for One will pull a zap, but I kind of like the idea of getting a Beam Cell upgrade for vulnerability. Wanderer asks if I have a YouTube. I do! And thank you for the link, Yellow Flash. You sound exactly like a YouTube instruction video. Hi guys, AbeClancy here, telling you how to set up your microphone in OBS. Is that right? Be a bro, like and subscribe. It's a good thing. Well, I hope so. I hope so. Should have played that earlier, but that's fine. Ring that bell! Ding-a-ling-a-ling! We could rebound Claw. I think I'd rather rebound a Dual Cast. Actually, rebound Ball Lightning is pretty good, because you get that damage out consistently, turn over turn, as you're putting up blocks. So give me a rebound Ball Lightning. Be a bro emote soon. I gotta get so many more emotes set up. It's absurd. It's absurd how lazy I am with my emotes. You wouldn't believe how lazy I am setting up emotes. All right, we're gonna take 3 damage, but then you're dead. Not a bad set of elite fights. We're gonna be a little low moving up to Guardian. And to be honest with you, we'll probably rest beforehand. Rip and Tear is pretty good. I love Hyper Beam though, but unfortunately, I don't want to lose the focus. Give me a Rip and Tear. We really do need to add more block to this deck, I'm realizing. 18 damage with Rip and Tear is pretty good, but give me the auto shields. I wanna balance between possible blocks and possible offense, I think. Well, you didn't hit the right guy, but you did. Genetic Algorithm. It's like my favorite card. Pen nib, if we're going physical damage, is pretty good. I love genetic algorithm. I'm even gonna upgrade it. We had 2 defect runs ago. I had genetic algorithms, and they were doing like 40 block each, and we didn't draw them for 4 turns in a row, which is the only reason why we died. I'm very sad by that. Excuse me. You know, do it like this. Get that genetic out when it's only, you know, worth 1. Dude, I'm scared. Because we've only added, yeah, an auto shield for defense. And against the Guardian, I don't know if we have enough defense to survive him. We got very lucky on this draw, but we basically have to get lucky at every turn he attacks. Which makes me very scared. Dragonflame says, I'm also playing the defect now. I hope you're having a good run. We're gonna take 5 damage and we have to draw blocks or we die. Like, just give me a steam barrier, please. All right, we're gonna die, we're gonna have to restart the run. That's fair. We probably should have rested before the fight. I was even thinking about it and I said it earlier. We probably have to rest before the fight. But, you know, we'll do it again. I wanted the upgrade. I wanted to go very risky. Ended up not working as well as I wanted it to. Let's redo this. I suppose all for 1 with attacks is not what you want against the Guardian anyways, because you just hit yourself. Who are we fighting? Hexaghost? Maybe what we should do more is like plan for the boss we're gonna be fighting. Though I would probably still have made the same choices because of the all for 1 that we had. It's not like greed has ever killed anyone. Not here. I always survive my greed. 3 elite fights in a row? Actually, can we get this one? We can. We can do the burning elite if we do 2, but I kind of want to do 3 elite fights. So maybe like 5 combats, upgrade, elite, elite, upgrade, elite. Heavy combat path early. Oh, right, we gotta pick a card. I suppose we could get 100 gold and go to the shop with like 250 gold. Let's do that. Let's go to the shop. Normally I don't go to early shops. Maybe we'll get something nice. Maybe we'll pick up something nice for ourselves while we're out. Rebound, cold snap, static. I'll take a cold snap. Dragonflame says, would you take shopping cart or apotheosis on the first floor? Shopping cart. I mean, it is a tough choice though, because you can apotheosis your entire deck, which helps early. But think about it like this, Dragonflame. If you're playing your own run of Slay the Spire, late game, what would you rather have? More relics or a card that upgrades your entire deck if you're already gonna have upgrades? You know, ideally you're gonna want to have already upgraded your deck by that point. So I think the card would just be a little bit better, but I will admit that's a tough choice. Because the card, or the Apotheosis is one of the best colorless cards in the game. Reinforced Body, Rebound, Beam Cell. 1 Reinforced Body won't hurt us, and it's a good card. You know, I'm gonna take the Relic. It's probably not worth much, but I was thinking what we could do is maybe just like purge the curse at the shop, and I suppose we still could. But I am gonna go double down on those to see what we get. Mango's pretty good. Orichalcum does work pretty well with Frosty. We got Panacea, which means that Bias Cognition is playable. So I think we're gonna take Panacea, Orichalcum, Capacitor, and I know we're not removing anything, but like, these are really good upgrades. They're good upgrades. Unfortunately, we do have 2 curses in the deck, but hopefully we'll be able to remove those. I'm definitely putting a lot of risk on this. Maybe we didn't need Orichalcum. Orichalcum's really good though with Frost. Orichalcum's probably worth it. It is. You're dead. FTL Charge Battery Turbo. I'll take an FTL, just like early damage. Maybe we shouldn't have played the block because it only saved us 1 because of Orichalcum. For similar reasons, let's not play any blocks because it'll actually cost us 1. Well, we didn't draw it. I would have accepted it if we did, though. That regret that's gonna be, you know, hurting us with the dazes that are added in, but it's fine. This saves us 1 HP. Yeah, like, we could go to all these question marks and then maybe fight the Burning Elite. Hope for like card removal here. Two curses would really suck to be fighting the boss with, though. There is 1 question mark up here. I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, I'm thinking about it, and we could probably fight the Burning Elite and live at this point. It would give us a better ooh, shurikens, very good. It would give us a better shot at purging cards. Strike Dummy, you know, it's good early. That's what I'll say about it. I'm gonna go question marks. Yeah, good. We're gonna start purging these curses if we can. Dude. I'm exact amount of money. Oh no, we still have 75 gold. But that was perfect. That was perfect. Transform a strike into a skim. We're probably not that well suited to be fighting Gremlin Knob anymore. But we got some good stuff. Cold Snap, Cool Headed, Zap. Yeah, those are pretty good question marks. It did exactly what I wanted them to do. So we have 12 block passive right now. I mean, if we fight Gremlin... You know what? The strikes do more damage right now. So if we fight Gremlin Knob... Damn it! You know, at least we will have more damage output in theory. But this is pretty much worst boss scenario for us. Let's see what happens. Let's stop the status. I mean, we just gotta play cards. So there you go. There you go. I hope we live. You know what? Cold Snap does not get the value of Strike Dummy, I'm realizing. 36. Well, we will live. We're still gonna live. But I am so upset. We're dead. I am so upset. It had to have been the one elite that would have killed us. All right, well, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. That's what you, I guess that's what you get going, you know, hyper aggressive on that, but I really wanted to kill him and get him out of the way. This guy shows up every defect run, it's so S. Yeah. There's a lot of like tuning involved in a game like Slay the Spire. Some of the fights are just highly annoying. Like having a fight where you literally can't play skills. It constrains you far too much. It's why I kind of enjoy Monster Train to an extent somewhat more than Slay the Spire, because it feels a little bit more open-ended. You can do what you want. You can upgrade cards however you want. Yeah, the potion was a dex potion, but we didn't play any defense, because if we play a defend, like I was playing skills, but they were like add a lightning, add a frost. I didn't play raw blocks against that guy, really. We cannot get a free elite, so we're probably just gonna go for the HP. I do like this elite path over here. Little question mark action. I'm just gonna try to keep going. I'm just gonna try to keep pushing ahead. Hope for the best, get some good cards. Beam Cell, Leap, Turbo. Give me a Beam Cell. Because obviously we need more DPS output. Although that Beam Cell was only worth like 6 damage on this turn, but it was something. You know, it's 6 damage more than we had. I'll take a Consume, and Horn Cleat's very good. If we can, we're just gonna go full on, you know, Consume powers. Or Consume Orbs, rather. We didn't need to play the Zap, we should have played the Defend, I just miscounted. Kind of just miscounted my energy. Turbo Sweeping Beam stack. I'll take a Sweeping Beam even though I don't really love it. I'm not gonna get cursed this time around. Oh hey! It's you! We should probably use the potions, honestly. I just want another attack. Got one. I hate this guy. Well, you're dead next. You're dead this turn, but you did hit us for like 40. Now we don't have the panacea to make our bias cognition work, game. We have Consume. I think I'm just gonna go auto shield. I think we'll rest. Try to fight another elite and see what we get out of this one. At least it's sentries, and sentries we know are pretty decent. Get the lightning out there. We don't have any frost this time around though. Right, okay. So that sucks. We're gonna take a lot of passive damage, but oh well. You know, I'm also gonna pop Liquid Bronze. Because we don't have Frost, I want this fight to be over with as quickly as possible. Bias Cognition is good without Artifact. It is, but we have Consume, so I don't think we really need Bias Cognition. It will give us a burst of damage, but right now we only have one lightning card, Zap. You know, I wanna add some other stuff to this deck right now. I know it's, you know, maybe we won't ever see that card again, but if we don't, we don't. You know, let's add a capacitor and then all of a sudden we gain 4, you know, Consume without any negatives. I'll add a Doom and Gloom. We're definitely gonna go to the shop with 500 gold. I guess we'll take Nunchucks too. Mummified Hand. Loop. Toolbox. Give me a block potion. So we spent all of our cash, but Mummified Hand is absurdly good. And do we want to rest again? We fought Gremlin Knob, but we still don't have any frost, so we can't really put up progressive block against elites. But we'll fight Lagavulin. Whenever you do a debuff. I guess this will make Beam Cell be better. Didn't hit consume. That's fine. We do 1 damage to wake him up. Whatever. I'm just gonna pop Distilled Chaos. Those cards went in the wrong order, but they were still good. We can live to dual cast. Oh, good draw, good draw! We can live to dual cast their dead, but this is not a very good turn for that, is it? We're gonna take 16 damage. I kinda want you to kill me. But I'm gonna kill you instead. Equilibrium, consume, defend, upgrade, sure. We can't really go fight the other elite at this point. I will lose 44 gold. I will take a trip. Good. Bit of a gamble there. We've got a good run with like Mummified Hand, Horn Cleat. Those are pretty good. It's just gonna take a while. I'm gonna play this. It's just gonna take a while to really get good value out of these. We need to add a lot more powers. Regen potion is fine. Definitely need a ball lightning. Steam barrier is good too, but we'll take that ball lightning early. Also, again, need some freaking frost orbs. They've been very few and far between. Yo, early apotheosis, yes please. That's why I like Toolbox for the random apotheosis, to be honest. We got Jack Frost. It says 0% sneaky. You got it. Right, Unceasing Top. It's gonna be so rare that we actually use Unceasing Top, but sometimes it will be important. Anyways, we're gonna live. Hexagos is gonna die within like 2 turns because of the loop. In fact, you're dead right now. Not a difficult fight, really. Rainbow is great. We're gonna wanna upgrade that card quickly. And I like Nuclear Battery here. Yes, once you purge the plasma, you won't get extra energy, but it's really good for setting up because you can evoke the plasma for bonus energy. So we'll take the Nuclear Battery here. We need to add in more powers, defrags, capacitors, etc. We'll look for them. We'll probably go this path and maybe fight some elites, we'll see. What's the best path? This gives us 2 question marks. Or we could go left and get 2 upgrades. Let's start here. I guess I'll take a finesse. Wasn't really particularly valuable, but sure. How do we fare against this fight? Not particularly well. I don't think I want to use a potion, though. As our card draw, basically non-existent. Then again, not a lot's been... We haven't really found that much, I should say. Actually, we might be able to kill this guy on this turn if we do enough damage, which we will. Maybe we've got great burst damage here. Maybe that's our benefit. I'm gonna add a charge battery. I don't think we need a second ball lightning right now. I'd rather have a charge. Hand of Greed is great if we can draw enough to kill these guys. But Hand of Greed is gonna cost 2 energy. Just give me the dramatic. Well, now that we got Beam Cell, I may have done things differently had I known that that was gonna come, but still, it's fine. Oh, Unceasing Top! It's so rare that that actually does matter. And there it is. With Plasma, we gotta be very careful about that. Still taking 3 damage, but he is dead. Yeah, with Plasma, we gotta be careful, because if we evoke the Plasma, we can just keep playing cards. Which makes Turbo interesting with Unceasing Top, so you can just keep playing stuff. But a pre-upgraded hologram, I think I will just grab that real quick. I will fight you. Now I think that Dramatic is actually, like, good. And we're gonna draw a card. It's nothing we want, but we're gonna draw it. Thank you, block. Give me a Doom Rainbow. Fantastic. We only have Bear. He's gonna gain like 10 block. 9. If we hologram... What if we dual cast, hologram, dual cast? We'll gain block, but... Hologram, beam cell? We have no physical attack. He's doing 20. Can we either kill him or put up enough block? If we hologram auto shields, it doesn't get played. At least, you know, you're only giving me 2 decks down. So we could bring back like a charge battery. It'll give us 5. It'll give us 5 plus 9 plus 2. So we'd have 16 and we'll take 4. You know what? Hit to defend. We consume, we get 3 block. Well, I don't know, but it worked. Now I'll add another ball lightning. Secret weapon, Jack of all trades, deep breath. That's a lot of incoming damage. Put an attack in your hand. I don't care about attacks. Just give me a reshuffle. Finesse. Well, I mean, it's something. They are weak now that we have that red mask, so that's good. Could defend hologram. That gives us enough block. Does it? 8, 9, 10, 6. We'll take 1 if we defend hologram. Well, if we hologram back, finesse will have enough block. So defend, hologram, finesse, finesse. We did not need to finesse. I did run the math wrong. Oh well. Could have saved that charge battery. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Save me. Save me from this, myself. Our block is not looking that good on this turn. Give me a... We can play everything, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play everything. It doesn't really matter the order that we play them in, either. You know what? We got 3 block out of that potion. Maybe not the best potion, but sure, why not? Whoops, you're dead. Now I'm scared. Now you've done it. I may have done it. We're gonna take another 1. I mean, I just need to evoke it, please, thank you. Capacitor has to be taken. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go left. I wanna get some upgrades in. I immediately regret my decision though, because this guy's here. Put an attack in your hand. Because he's not attacking, well, we could take this or Swift Strike for 7. I'll take Swift Strike, I guess. Do I want to play another card? Not really. Because I don't want to draw anything. I want the plasma right where it is. This is an interesting turn. We have Ascender's Bane, so we can't do anything with that energy. I'm dumb. Quite dumb. Quite dumb. Ah! Took 7 damage. We really need a self-repair. As you always would. Give me a cold snap. I need more frost. So with 33 HP, I'm gonna rest, and we'll hope we perform well here enough that we can just upgrade. Blizzard, auto shield, static. Auto shield's okay. Sunder's very good. Let's see what this does. Man, it's just not good enough to get a kill, except... Now... It is good enough to get a kill. And now we have just like an infinite amount of energy, which is beautiful. Fine. So we did use both potions there, but I think it was pretty valuable. You know, using potions to kill an elite, there's nothing wrong with that. Good old Dreamcatcher. At least we picked up a Glacier, which is very useful, and let's get the Capacitor upgraded. So now with Capacitor, Consume, and a Glacier, I would love it if my deck was Capacitor, Consume, Glacier. Kunai. We have a Beam Cell. I mean, we're not gonna not take it. Shop. This is tough because Capacitor is our lifeblood as the defect. Toy Ornithopter is good, but I actually feel like I want Capacitor Blind. There's only one other card that enables weakness in the defects deck, and that's Go for the Eyes. Yes, Go for the Eyes synergizes with Kunai. We'll probably take it if it shows up, but this is more value, I feel, because now we can just make an enemy weak without them having to be attacking. So Panache, we are gonna do 10 damage to all enemies. 1, 2. 3. 4. Excuse me, 5. 10 damage. Doom and gloom. More damage. I love having these dark orbs out there. So he's gonna summon. So I want the loop. I want to get a ball lightning out there. If we play hologram, we will panache. Let's just play a beam cell. We also gain a little bit of dex on that turn. I think here, we're gonna be weak and frail. No, frailty is Ascension 18. We're just gonna be weak. So give me an equilibrium. Zap. And then hopefully we draw a rainbow. We don't, but we do have a glacier. We need to consume glacier, but we don't have the energy for it. And if we glacier, the gremlin's gonna die. And we'll take 18 damage. We could defend glacier. Which means we take 12. I really want to play capacitor consume, but I just don't see how we play it on that turn. It's kunai. No point playing the defend to shuffle. I'd actually rather that shuffle into the draw pile, I think. This is pretty decent. Let's... So close to killing you. Nunchuck move. Oh, right, mummified hand! We should have played the capacitor. Well, if we played the capacitors and they hit strikes, we would have been better off playing the glacier. I went for the... I suppose I went for like the more likely play to pan out well by just playing the blocks I knew I needed to play, but I did kind of forget about mummified hand. I'll admit to that one. Anyways, he's dead. We didn't take that much damage. Gremlin Horn's pretty good. And I do think another glacier is okay. So, now, do we want to fight another elite? I think I do. But I think I'm gonna upgrade to get this rainbow not exhausting. And we'll try to fight one elite here. We'll see what happens. It's the slavers again, but with the bomb, I don't feel that bad about this. Defend capacitor allows us to play one other card, but I want to play the bomb. Actually, Doom and Gloom Glacier gives us energy, then we can play Defend Capacitor and play the bomb. There you go, how's that? We got rid of Ascender's Bane. So we take 5 damage, we gain 14 automatically. I think we just want to, like, Glacier defend, because the bomb will kill everything but the Taskmaster next turn. And I know we could play Loop, but we don't need to... I don't care about the Dark Orb getting stronger, we just want to take no damage for as long as possible. Although, let's see, do we have enough block? We have 29, they are doing 13 and 13, 26. So I suppose we will play the Loop. Sorry, did I say we have 29? We had like 37 block. Why was my math so wrong? Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit of bad math there, you know? Oh well. Anyways, they're all dead. Boom. Great fight. Meat on the bone is fantastic. Multicast, Barrage, Rip and Tear. Barrage is very tempting, but I'd rather just go straight into the orbs and avoid taking these when possible. Your math is fine, you just also played the defend. I thought I said 29, it was 29, 37, you know what? Yeah, because we didn't have the decks on that turn. Okay, there, I'm not dumb. I'm just dumb in a different way. Rip and tear, no, I'm not gonna add. So 44, if we take 3 damage, we will heal. Yo, this is actually a pretty good turn. Blind. Good, it didn't hit rainbow. Okay. Plenty of block. Let's just focus on you. Well, we'll probably just equilibrium. No, let's hologram back. Let's hologram back the rainbow. Because then we can strike, loop, equilibrium, rainbow. Glad I evoked the plasma to draw a Sender's Bane. Still, this is fine. If the capacitor makes a glacier free, I'll be happy. It made dual cast free. I'm very much not happy. But at least we got meat on the bone, so we're still hopefully healing out of this. That is not what I wanted it to hit, though. 18. Currently taking none. Give me a zap. Need to evoke these lightning orbs that they've been here for 5 turns without being evoked. Makes me feel bad. Okay, 47 HP, decent. Reprogram, nope. Go for the eyes, maybe. Low cost, free playable cards with Unceasing Top could be interesting. Recursion to hit like a Dark Orb could also be kind of interesting. Maybe I'll even add 1 Recursion just to see what happens with it. And then we'll upgrade a capacitor. Sadistic, Impatience, Flash. Flash can work with Kunai and Nunchuck, so we'll take it. See what else we draw. Nothing. Nothing useful, but at least we did get 1 dex on that turn. 14 damage, 14 block, perfect. Want that Dark Orb in the front. Equilibrium. I mean, this turn I think we just want to like Glacier, Cold Snap. We need to play the other capacitor and then start playing Consumes. And if we do that, we will hopefully, let's go, be able to stack enough block this guy won't hit us, and then with the loop, the Dark Orb will kill him in like 10 turns. I'm not even gonna play the zap, I'm just gonna roll energy, and then I'm gonna dual cast him for 404 damage. We're just gonna stall forever. Which, I suppose this is how you want, your fight to work on this guy, right? You want to just stall forever? Who wants to stall forever? Well, I suppose I want to stall forever. Should have played Charge Battery, that was my bad. We could also Recursion, which is tempting, but I'm actually just gonna do nothing. Because it's not enough damage to kill him, so we might as well stall. Now it is. Well, it's a very cheesy way of fighting the Guardian when you don't even give him a chance to do anything, but works for me. I'll take another Rainbow. I think that's a great card. It's interesting because Power's Mummified Hand to make other cards free kind of works with Snecko Eye, but Runic Pyramid is also fantastic, as is Frozen Core, to get Frost every turn. But we have 2 Glaciers and a Cold Snap and Rainbows. This is a tough turn. I'm thinking like to get to Rainbow quick, to play Loop, to get to Consume quick, to play Loop Capacitor to make other cards free would be nice, but the Blind, the Beam Cell are gonna be expensive. We have Strikes and Defends still in the deck, unfortunately. Yeah, but Bill B5 in chat has it right. More card draw means you get your stuff faster. And we have Nuclear Battery, so we will be able to, in theory, evoke this to get energy to play more cards early. This is a very, very tough call. But we have 2 Glaciers, 2 Rainbows, Doom and Gloom Consume, and with Snecko Eye, or with Mummified Hand, we can make other cards free if we play cheap powers. And if we keep adding powers to the deck, we'll be happy. I mean, Snecko Eye is just absurdly overpowered, so we'll take it. And if we take damage in combat, Meat on the Bone should allow us to hopefully heal until we hit the 2nd act. Or the 3rd act, and maybe we can fix our deck up by then. We do have to fight 2 elites, though, with no rest in between. Well, Meat on the Bone, I suppose. Let's do it, let's see what happens. If you had Recycle, it would work. Let's get Recycle then, let's add it to our deck. Apotheosis. Hand of Greed, Secret Technique. Nothing's attacking turn 1, so I do like an Apotheosis, which surprisingly did not change its cost, but there you go. Let's hologram back. Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom, Ball Lightning. Live by the Snecko, die by the Snecko. Now the Spire will kindly hand you Echo Form. Echo Form, I had it once before in a defect deck. Echo Form would be perfect. Absurdly perfect if we could draw it, or add it to the deck rather. But even on a turn like this, I'm like, okay, Capacitor will make something free. What do we want it to make free? Probably a Glacier or a Rainbow. Okay, so let's Cold Snap, Charge Battery, Capacitor, makes Rainbow free. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for Mummified Hand to smooth out Snecko slightly. Okay, that's just playing Capacitor to play it. Okay, and you're dead. We could have just dual casted, but I don't know why I didn't. Go for the Eyes Loop. We want Loop. And we'll try to upgrade it. You know, there's 0 rests on our path here, but next floor maybe. Madness doesn't seem that good. Nothing's attacking though, so... I mean, this gives us another card. What the heck was that? White Flash. Hologram, who cares? That's a pretty bad turn, but there was a lot of garbage in that hand, so to get it out of the way is nice. And this is a really good turn. Equilibrium. Play the Strike. Capacitor. Defend. Loop. We're gonna Unceasing Top on this Snecko Eye turn, which is pretty great. So Ball Lightning, Cold Snap. Ball Lightning. Doom and Gloom. Well, that was a weird turn. That was also a very weird turn. We didn't really accomplish much, but... Got another power out there. This is a great turn. It's like weird turn, great turn, weird turn, great turn, weird turn, great turn. But if we had an Echo Form to double up on these rainbows, I would be so happy. That was a pretty good fight. Rip and Tear Chaos Turbo. Turbo's less valuable in Snecko, because if this costs 2, it's a net neutral. And I don't think we need more orbs. We get enough orbs right now. Why are there 4 orbs? Lightning, Frost, Dark. What is this one? Smoke? Is smoke an orb? I don't know. I've never noticed that before. I guess is one of these supposed to be plasma? It's not the right color, but I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, if we do get plasma, we would like the energy, so. Definitely Panacea. This fight is annoying. Let's just take energy next turn. Panacea protects us for like 2 turns against Constriction. We hologram back, we can hologram back an auto shield. So we're not gonna play anything. Bam, bam. 13 damage. Well. All right. Equilibrium is less useful with Snecko I2, unfortunately. 18 damage. Well, I love the dual cast. Now we have 9 energy. That's pretty good dark damage just to like get it out there. Now he's gonna constrict us again. But we still have block. Can't play it, that's fine. Right, because it's not free forever, it's just free once. It says free for the turn, but it's not actually free for the turn, it's just free once. Anyways, we have enough Frost out there that this guy's not doing anything. I'll acknowledge that there's a lot of like cards to remove in this deck. I just don't know how we're gonna do that. Like, you know, there's only so many options for card removal and I can't really get there, can I? I don't want to add an upgraded leap. I don't want to add much. I don't want to add anything. I guess we could go here and remove a card, but I'd rather save the money for the next floor so that we could maybe buy a relic and remove a card. And maybe the question mark will remove a card too. Or we could just gain 222 gold, that's also great. Hey there, Nunu, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This will block Frailty. Yeah, that's fine. Panacea. You're attacking for 6, that's not a problem. Gained Dex too, lovely. All right, so Rainbow won't evoke the plasma. I want a capacitor hologram. So Equilibrium, Doom, Strike, Ball Lightning, Capacitor, Hologram, and then I think we just want to play a Glacier. As soon as we play Consume, that's 20 block. And if we don't get it, we can just play a Glacier. Glacier Recursion is energy refund too. Which I like. I like keeping the Plasma Orb around. Yeah, if we could remove One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I would love to remove those 9 cards, and then also remove Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam, you know, Doom and Gloom. Can't quite get there though, can we? This is an interesting one. Loop. Zap. Rainbow. Rainbow. Chaos. Consume. That's still a good turn. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm liking the value we're getting. Out of the Snecko here. Charge battery, cold snap, leap. The game really wants me to add an upgraded leap, doesn't it? But I'm gonna keep saying no. I don't think they cost 0 this combat works with Snecko. I think they'll still be randomized. So we could take magnetism, but it will cost 2. We could, but it's a power, so it might make something free. Could also play secret weapon and maybe just play like a beam cell or something. But give me the magnetism. On a turn like this, maybe it's worth playing because it'll make something free. And we kind of have enough block already. Yeah, we're definitely gonna consume. It's a bit of a slow start, but at least it's only 1 dagger being spawned every turn. The bomb is interesting, it's very tempting. Dual cast will kill the weak dagger, but not the strong one. If we sweeping beam dual cast won't do it either. This might be a blessing, actually. Because now the dual cast is free. Now it will kill you. Loop. Doom. Give me an equilibrium to hold that capacitor in case we can play it. We did get 46 block too, which is pretty good. We do have a 1 energy glacier. Hologram consume. Let's get rid of the dark orb. If we evoke the dark orb, the dagger will die. And with 3 focus, the glacier does give us a decent amount of block. We can still play like a defend. So give me the glacier. We get energy back, which I always forget about. We almost have enough block right now. If we play capacitor, we will make something good free. Okay, well, it's actually the 1 card I didn't want to make free, because it means we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but only 5, it's fine. At least the bomb, you know, it ensures that one of these guys is gonna die in the future. And I love getting sadistic nature. It makes something free, even if it's just a blind. Just a blind, I'm just blind. Let's get a frost out there. Ogrim says, I like how you leave nunchuck on 9 accidentally each combat. Accidentally being the key word. Perhaps. I do notice it's on 9 right now. I do notice that. Glacier. Probably just like hologram back a ball lightning. I don't really wanna retain these, so I'm just gonna dump Glacier. It's not like we hold on to Glacier itself. I mean, you're dead. Hello, capacitor. Emotion chip. It's pretty bad. Fusion. You know, I got to admit, there is something tempting about that to maybe get more energy. So something is going to... It's going to cost 1. So Discovery is probably the play here. There's no vulnerability out. We might be able to kill an Exploder with Hand of Greed, but just give me the Discovery. Everything here is kind of expensive. Loop will make something free. A Ball Lightning. Maybe a hand... Well, no, we wouldn't have made Ball Lightning free. This is fine. Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, Dual Cast. Ball Lightning, Cold Snap, Dual Cast. Ball Lightning. Strike. Strike. Don't have the energy. Fair. We'll take take 12? $16 block. Not really taking much. This is probably a capacitor, see what you get. Gotta defend. Would have preferred maybe a loop. That's fine. Chip is my favorite for Ice Geist as Wanderer. I don't like it because I don't want to take damage. And yeah, I don't want to take damage, it feels. But I suppose if you take 1 damage against the heart and then the next turn you get all the value of your orbs, maybe there's something to that. By the way, you're not dead. You're not dead, but you're not hurting me. Alright, at this point we can just basically play nothing. I'm gonna have to get Nunchuck leveled up again, unfortunately. I should not have played that attack. I should have just let it sit. Well, we only got 1 attack out of it. I think another Consume works, even if it's not upgraded. The 1 Consume that we have, it gets around too slowly. Head. We fare well against the head. We do. He is attacking, so give me the free block. I'm glad it made Rainbow free. Yeah, we fare well against the head, because once we get all of our frost out there, we can pretty much block 60 damage every turn, almost. I am just gonna get an orb out there, an energy orb. 3. We need those capacitors. Actually, what we need more than anything else is actually, Echo Form. We need that Echo Form. We do have 8 energy, which is pretty good, but all of our powers are still in the draw pile, damn it. And if I dual cast, you know, we get an Ascender's Bane, but we can't really do anything with it. I want to dual cast this next turn so that I can, you know, get a whole bunch of energy to play through all my cards. Because next turn we're gonna have to block for 40. I suppose we'd be better off with like a Glacier out then. I mean, we have to block anyways because we're taking 13. So give me a dual cast. We'll play what we can, and then strike, ball lightning, gain some dex. I worry about this turn because we only have like these freaking capacitors. And we're gonna take 18. That's just bad luck on the draw, I think. We got meat on the bone, so we will be able to heal out of this though. We need to play Equilibrium. We need to play Glacier, Chaos. We can play Consume next turn. That's why I wanted to Equilibrium and hold it. This is one of those runs where blue candle would slap. We seem to always draw Ascender's Bane right when we have like 10 energy and we empty our hand. It's kind of annoying. Well, if I consume, we'll get 30 block. If we consume Rainbow, we'll get 40. No, we'll get 43. If we consume Hologram, nah, that's not good enough. Give me a consume. What can we hologram? We could hologram back a Glacier or an Equilibrium. We need to consume. What's coming up? We do have a Glacier coming up. Consume Rainbow is probably the play. That's an okay amount of block to have. You know, I'm gonna pop Focus. That way we take one. Yeah, this guy worries me slightly. We did get 72 block passively, I suppose. We don't have, oh, you know what, we need to, I understand what we need. We need to get Frost at the front, then we'll get enough block every turn. We're gonna take 10. But now we get 42 block passively, plus another 42, so we get 84 block. So in theory, if we just stall, he'll die. I suppose we could also like recursion and get this Dark Orb out, but why don't we just wait for the Dark Orb to be out anyways? Like, Hologram, Glacier. Got him. Buffer, heat sinks, bullseye. Probably heat sinks. Buffer is good too. Who are we fighting? Donu Deca. I like Buffer, but to be able to draw more powers when we play powers seems pretty nice, and it's a power that makes other powers better. Bottled Flame, we'll add a Doom and Gloom, because it's expensive. Give me +3 draw. What turn is this? Consume? What turn is this? Doom and Gloom, dual cast? This is a great turn. Maybe we should have even recursioned it. I don't think we want to play that consume. Oh, can't play this either. Not enough energy. I want to play the 3 consume more often, but the 2 consume, if we have to, we can still play it. You wonder if Flame bypasses Snecko? It doesn't, except I think early in Slay the Spire's history, there was a bug where Bag of Prep Bottled Flame would bypass Snecko and it would maintain its cost, but that was a bug, and it was a long time ago. Let's loop. Made Cold Snap free, which is fine. It's enough block. Man, just give me an Echo Form. Or actually Creative AI would also be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Dun 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 dun. Phenomenal. I know we're not playing heat sinks, but Rainbow was better. Is this consume? There it is. It's expensive as hell, but at least it's there. Interesting. I guess we'll wait on, oh! We got a kill, so we can play Capacitor immediately. Didn't even think about that. You're probably dead. You're dead. Okay. Capacitor, yes. I will always take a capacitor in a deck like this. Bomb Madness thinking ahead. Give me a thinking ahead, because we can make an expensive card cheaper on a future turn by putting it on top of the draw pile. And then here we can Rainbow, Chaos, Rainbow, Doom and Gloom. 48 damage is because we didn't draw any powers, so that's fine. You're doing a lot of damage. Actually, auto shields is not very useful here, but give me a capacitor. Did the wrong card free. I think it's more important to play consume. And give me some plated armor just because I don't want to take a whole bunch of damage here. Da-da. Yeah, and it's a capacitor plus, which is very nice. Heat sinks, capacitor, loop, strike, energy back, cold snap. Equilibrium? Nah, I don't want to hold on to these cards. The defense is not even going to be free. It's going to cost. Although I should have paid attention to what the cost actually was. Consume, capacitor. Dual cast, fusion, rainbow. Once we get our cards out there, this is a pretty good run. Leap, steam, fusion. I don't think we need another fusion. We definitely don't need the other two cards. Heal, lose 4 max HP, or receive 2 madness to lose 15. We don't want madness, because madnesses might not be cheap. I don't really want to curse. Although it's only 1 draw. 1 curse is probably not that bad, but I'll just take the 4 max HP. We're still pretty high on max HP anyways. Upgrade cards you cannot heal, no. Heal to full, no. Transmutation, Madness, Discovery. I'll take a Discovery, please. This is a great turn, lots of cheap stuff. Force Field, Go for the Eyes, Barrage. I guess we can play a Barrage. I don't think Slime is gonna be too difficult, as long as we get more powers out there. It's a pretty bad turn, though. Let's get the energy out to the front. We still have Ascender's Bane, so this is probably when we're gonna draw it. We have Gambler's Brew, so in the future we could always Gambler's Brew out of Ascender's Bane, if we need to. This is kind of what we need, though. We need, you know, heat sinks, drawing powers, playing powers, making cards free. It's good value. It's very good value. Chaos, Zap, Rainbow, Beam Cell, Defend, Defend! Ascender's Bane. At least we had 0 energy. At least we can dump it. Well, just give me a Loop, Glacier, Defend, Hologram, Doom and Gloom, Ball Lightning, Tori, Best fight ever. Tori Echo Form. Now just don't die against Donu Deka. Holy crap. Now oh man. Apotheosis or Magnetism, what do you take? Magnetism will make a card free, but it costs itself 2. I think we just want Apotheosis? Yeah, it will make Rainbow better, but it just makes all of our cards better, including these Consumes. Getting 2 of those is nice, but it's not really the right turn for it. Blind is also good. I think we'll hologram blind. So give me a consume, blind, hologram. We could consume again, but in all likelihood, you know, once we play some frost, we'll be okay. I'd rather make them weak. So, dual cast. We have an insane amount of energy on this turn. Fusion, rainbow. Cold snap, capacitor. Ball lightning glacier. Echo form. Zap. Glacier. Loop. We're gonna be just fine on Donu Deka. We're gonna make it to the next floor. I made 2 cards free. We have easily enough block. Let's play Chaos. The swaying donut is making you uncomfortable. Well, we'll have to kill him then. I'll double heat sinks. 1 capacitor is fine. Playing a lot of cards. I love seeing all these dark orbs because they do a lot of damage. Shake, 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 shake. What do we want to double up on first? Probably a consume, actually. I guess we can't play rainbow. That's fine. We do have 96 block. What do we double up on? Probably like a blind. Eventually we don't need the consumes because they exhaust. Or sorry, we run out of orb slots, but if we could get a creative AI, then we could, you know, play those indefinitely, which would be nice. Now, 8 HP. It's probably worth an upgrade more than anything else here. What would we upgrade? Powers are great. Rainbow not exhausting is also great. Having 2 of those in the deck is very nice. Shop, we have a ton of money. Dead Branch? I don't think we want Dead Branch because we don't consume anything. Upgrading the rainbow means we don't consume a damn thing, so I don't think we want that. We'll take Purging a Strike. We really don't consume anything. Spoon would be very good if you had a, what's the good block? Genetic Algorithm. I think we'll just take a Storm. We might as well take Shuriken, and then we might want to consider swapping potions. Like, Gambler's Brew I like. Let's dump the Speed Potion and take a Colorless Potion. Spoon might save Echo. Nope, it doesn't. Want to know why? Cards which exhaust when played will discard. Echo Form does not exhaust when played, it exhausts when not played. So Spoon does not save Echo Form. Spoon does not protect against etherealization or even other forms of exhaustion. Like, it doesn't save you if you Fiend Fire and exhaust your hand, or True Grit as the Ironclad. Spoon only saves the card that you played specifically. That being said, Strange Spoon will work on auto-played cards. Like if you have a Mayhem, which automatically plays a card in your draw pile, it can save whatever that plays, and it can save, it does not save what you play via Havoc, because remember, Havoc exhausts the card independently of it being played. Well, except maybe not. I don't know if this would work with Havoc, because Havoc says when you play the card exhaust it, which in theory means that Strange Spoon should work. That's like the edge case that I don't understand at all. Anyways, we could also take Fairy in a Bottle, but I think we just want Colorless Potion to start early. All right, let's see what happens. They're attacking turn 1, which is beautiful. We'll go for a Master of Strategy. If we Secret Technique, what would we draw? A skill. Blind. Yeah, I think we want Master of Strategy to draw free stuff. This is a great turn with Echo Form. We're definitely going to play Echo Form. We have to play Echo Form. I would love to get to the Plasma to evoke it, though. So let's see what we draw. If we consume Doom and Gloom dual cast, consume Doom and Gloom dual cast, we'll gain the energy. We can play Echo Form, Capacitor, and Glacier. So consume, Doom, dual cast, 8 energy, Capacitor, Echo Form, defend, strike, Glacier, and then with 0 energy, we could get Consume and get more block. That's pretty good. We're gonna take 4 damage, which is actually 1, thanks to Tori. Now you're doing a lot of damage, but we have auto block thanks to Emotion Chip and Horn Cleat. So we're actually currently taking 2 damage. That's easy to get around. The first card you play is going to be played twice, though, so we probably want to play like a Glacier, even over a Sweeping Beam for draw. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Let's play Sweeping Beam. Because I was going to say, because if we draw powers, we would probably prefer those. Consume, Glacier. Now, if we turn around, we'll do 50% more damage. We'll take 60. But we currently have 60 block, and to make him weak next turn would be worthwhile. First card you play is played twice. A doubled Heat Sink could allow us to draw, but it will also make either a defend, a zap, or a loop free. It did not make the loop free, but that's still fine because we're gonna have enough block. Defend. Zap, Chaos. Give me a... Actually, we'll be able to play the loop too, which is nice. Very nice. That went very well. We're just waiting on, like, capacitors to show up right now. Good. We'll play the cheap one. Well, if we double up on Fusion... Nah, we're not going to be able to exhaust it. Well, will we? Hold on. Fusion... No, we gotta double up on Capacitor. Makes a lot of cards free. Should have played Beam Cell. This will gain energy. We're easily taking no damage. Let's get a Fusion out there. The Heart Fight's still gonna be very tough, but we got potions that we can use to help us. We just double Rainbow. Sundial, not that useful. I'll take a defrag. We want powers? We got powers. Put an attack from the draw pile into your hand. Dark Shackles. Adding this to the deck is okay. Put an attack in your hand. I don't care. So we'll go Dark Shackles, and if we need to Gambler's Brew it, we'll Gambler's Brew it. And we're gonna Gambler's Brew. We're gonna Gambler's Brew everything. Reduce the cost of all cards to 1. This is absurd. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect. Enlightenment. Heat Sinks, Echo Form, Capacitor, get some block, hit him, Hit him. Strength and dex. Loop. Loop. Defrag. Rainbow. Equilibrium. So we didn't double up on a lot of those powers, but we still have a capacitors to double up on. We have consumes to double up on. So we'll still be able to get enough focus, even though we're not getting, you know, doubled up loops because of Echo Form. I just want them out there. So for right now, you know, if we double up on capacitor, we'll go to 10. We'll only gain 4 orb slots. You know, if we double up on a fusion, we can dual cast and gain a lot of energy. If we double up on storm, we can fusion dual cast. Storm, no, we don't have the energy. It'll make cards free, but maybe not the cards that we want. Could also just double up on a glacier. We want to draw. We have another, we can save the other capacitor and let it cycle around. Let's do this. See what we get. Storm. Chaos. Fusion. Hologram can bring back a rainbow, which is very good. Dual cast. Maybe recursion, but it's fine. That's more than enough. Well, it's not more than enough block, but it's enough block. Oh, good, meat on the bone. And what do you double? I actually think you probably double rainbow. And then you can play consume once. But we got a capacitor. Maybe this is like a consume. We'll lose 2 frost orbs though. I want to focus. Excuse me. So I'm gonna do it again, actually. We have enough block now. We have enough focus, too, that we can do a lot of damage. We only need to play capacitor once. So I'm going to get some frost out. Gain stats. With loop, we get 33 block per turn. So we could probably just, you know, stop playing cards, but we want to play things like rainbows. Easily have enough block. Yeah, let's just double up on a rainbow. This is like the exact reason you want rainbow in your deck, so you can get a mixed, you know, offensive, defensive orb setup. We only have to do 300 damage, so this is looking very, very good. Already have enough block. Do you double up on a consume? Yes, we are out of powers. So this is as much orb slots as we're getting, but I still think you want to play some more consumes. You want to make your orbs better. The heck was that sound? I heard something that kind of scared me. So let's mix up the orbs. Dual cast. He's dead. We've done it. 3 runs in a row where we made it to the heart, I think, as the defect. We got it. We frickin' got it. Meat value? Yeah, we healed because of meat on the bone. And I gotta say, I'm so glad we picked up that Echo Form exactly when we did. We picked up Tori and Echo Form, which is amazing. I will say, we actually did not need Tori. We put up enough block on the heart fight because we were able to draw enough thanks to Snecko. The potions that we used were also amazing because we were able to draw our Echo Form capacitors, loops, and heat sinks early. which helped a lot. Good freaking run! Lady Aranine, thank you very much for the cheer. Look at this. Defect. 1 against the heart. Lost against the heart. Lost against the heart. You know, we're making it to the heart fight. We're just dying due to like bad, you know, draw RNG, not being able to draw our genetic algorithms in a relatively thin deck, might I add. Or, you know, not being able to make enough cards free, e.g. Sunder, with our... How did we make cards free on this one? Did we have a lot of like... Oh right, this was when we picked up Enlightenment very early in the run, I remember. Anyways, good run. I'm glad we took Snecko Eye. It was exactly what we needed to get to our cards faster. With Mummified Hand, they'll make other cards free, so you're likely gonna get the same value just with more cards in hand. Worked out beautifully. Sweet. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.